What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I just felt like singing today. I don't know why I did that, but it just felt right. But getting to today's topic, let me ask you guys one freaking question. I get tired of this whole thing of everybody's not meant to be an entrepreneur. So that statement means that a person is supposed to be a freaking, an employee for the rest of their life. Look, let me tell you something. K through 12, kindergarten to 12th grade. What if you say for somebody that wants to stay in the 6th grade for 4 years and not go on to the 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th grade? Would you say, you know what? Everybody's not meant to be a 12th grader. You can just stay in the 6th grade for 4 years. Let that person be. That sounds stupid, doesn't it? Just like this thing of everybody wasn't meant to be an entrepreneur. Let me tell you something. You don't stay at the same level for 20 years. Now, I'm not telling you that you need to go out and be a boss and have 20,000 employees. Not telling you that. But what I am telling you is that if you start off as an apprentice, pretty soon you're going to graduate to a certain level where you can help people who start. So there was this video that went up that was this guy was basically saying, he was a Saudi, I think it was a Saudi, he was an Arabian guy. He basically was saying that employees are slaves. Now that's harsh. I don't look at his employees as slaves. But what I think he was trying to say is that you have to move up when it comes to levels. He was talking about temporary employment. See, a lot of people think that the first job they get in life, that they're supposed to stay there for 20 years. That's not true. Look, when you get a job, right, you got to do something with that money. Whether that's, some people invest in a 401k. A lot of people invest in real estate. So they do their job, they work on the side, and they build themselves a real estate portfolio. So when they get away from that job, they have something they can fall back on. Because guess what? A lot of times when you work a job, you don't get paid that much money. Let me tell you something. So let's say you're 28 years old and you're busting your butt off and you're working and you're doing these things, right? But then there's another 8-year-old guy who owns Twitter. He's working the same amount of hours that you're making. And not only does he own Twitter, but he has 3 other companies. So in your 8 hours, let's say you make $80. And then after Uncle Sam takes his piece, you may end up making anywhere from $55 to $60. But that person in his 8-hour period for the day has probably made, let's say he made $43,000 for that 8 hours. Is he wrong somehow? No. But look what he's done in his 8 hours. Same age. He said, I'm going to do the max. I'm going to work a little smarter here. I'm going to use leverage. I'm going to own a company, but I have people to work for me, and they're going to do this, and they're going to do that. Which person would you want to be? And then we can get into this conversation of, well, everybody needs employees. Yes, there's supposed to be a high turnover with employees because employees are growing and moving to new levels, and people are coming in taking their place. That's the way the employee game works. We got to stop this. I want to work at Walmart for freaking 25 years. You're not meant to work at Walmart for 25 years. The reason why people have a problem with it is because, let's be honest, a lot of people hate change. They think if they have a lot of change in their life that somehow they're not doing so well. I beg to differ. I think you're doing great when you have change in your life, especially when that change is for the better. If it's for the better. Now, if you're changing because, hey, I got a job and boom, I lost my job because I got a freaking DUI And then when I got out of the DUI, I decided to didn't work a job, and I started to sniff. I wanted to sniff cocaine for 8 hours. Then that's different. I'm not talking about. Let's use common sense here. I'm not talking about that kind of change. I'm talking about the kind of change that is moving up, moving on up to the east side. Remember that from the Jeffersons? We're supposed to be moving up, not standing still. I'm going to tell you right now, if no one else ever told you in your life, you gotta change and become better. If I haven't talked to you in 2 weeks, you should have some change in that 2 weeks. What's going on with you, man? I created a website. I got my email campaign going. I have my ad campaign going. Boom. 2 weeks later, what's going on, man? Man, I have about 25 to 100 more students in my group, whatever. Boom. 2 weeks later, man, what's going on? Man, I just came back from Cancun, man, went out there and did this. Look, if your life is not looking like that, you need to do more. Time doesn't belong to us. It doesn't belong to us. We have to do more, people. And if you don't have anybody, excuse me, if you don't have anybody in your life to change that and to cause you to do more, you need to find some stronger people. Because you're hanging around people. Because let me tell you what you shouldn't be doing. There's a lot of people right now, they can't wait for the weekends. They want to go party. They want to go drink. They want to go spend the money they've made. All that toxic. One thing a lot of people don't like about Donald Trump, and I'm not the biggest fan of Trump, but look, if the man is in office, I'm supporting him. I'm behind him 100%. He's not going to make every decision. Every decision is not going to be great. But there's one thing I definitely have to give respect or is due. I like about the guy, he doesn't drink. He said it causes problems. He works 7 days a week. Drinking can cause problems. You notice one time, you show me a person that drinks a lot, and I'll show you a person that has a lot of drama in their life. Divorces, this friend and that friend is doing that, this friend is doing this, I got a DUI, this fight happened at the bar. People that drink a lot, they always have a lot of stories to tell. A lot of stories to tell. Right? So the thing is, look, we just have to do new things in the positive manner. Stay away from the negative things. Keep all the negative things out of our lives as much as possible. Right? If you're going to drink every now and then. Don't drink every day. Don't do things like that every day. Just aim to be different. Aim to change. Aim to do positive things. Do far more positive things than negative. Because there's going to come a time where you're not going to have the energy to get up. And you're going to wish that you made better decisions when you were young. Please hear what I'm saying. Right? Please hear what I'm saying. I watched my grandma die of lung cancer. And she wasn't well off. But I'm sure, and everybody has that regret, they wish they could have went back and did more. If you're young now, if you're breathing now, if get out there and just do some things. Take some risk. You only know unless you go out there and try it. So that's all I have to say, good people. I hope everything is going great in your life. I hope you're doing amazing, amazing things. And that's all I have to say. So until next time, signing off.